Hi, welcome to this edition of Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. And on this episode, Coach Hibler, the Ponca City High School boys basketball team, and Coach Jody Fincher. Just a little bit later, we're going to be talking with Coach Fincher. First off, Coach Hibler, the boys basketball team getting ready for homecoming. Now, by the time you're watching this, perhaps homecoming is already passed. We want you to get out there and support the Cats. And you'll have another opportunity coming up on Friday the 17th for senior night. Couple of big games. First of all, homecoming. What are you looking forward to?
Well, homecoming's always a good time. A lot of the alumni come back and things, and we're getting ready to bring back a state championship team here in the near future. I'll let Coach Fincher talk about that a little more because it was on the girls' side, but it's an opportunity for all the kids to be honored in front of the fans and have their names introduced from our freshmen all the way up to our seniors. So. It's always a highly anticipated event. Our booster club does a great job of running it and getting it organized and things. And, it's something that everybody enjoys, the homecoming ceremony. And then, like you said, on the 17th, we have senior night coming up. And, that's an opportunity to thank these seniors for their years of participation in sports. Some of them have been multiple sport participants and things. And, a lot of them, this will actually end their sporting career at Poe High with the basketball season when it comes to an end because they don't go on to track or baseball or soccer. Now, some of them do, so, they have another sport to look forward to and to participate in. But, always a time for good memories and for, parents to enjoy their children one last time on the Ponca City basketball court and things. So, lots of good things, kind of lots of sad things with that night as their careers come to an end and things. But
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Not necessarily just senior night, but you've coached for many years. When you get down to that, to when you have seniors who are playing in their final basketball game of their high school basketball career, take us into the locker room, the emotions of that. I'm sure that it depends on the player, and all of them maybe handle it differently. But what do you see, and what do you say to them?
well, there are mixed emotions and things. It's a big night for them. They put a lot of time and sacrifice into their basketball career and things. And some of them are really excited and fired up about going out for that last time, and some of them are kind of melancholy, and they're kind of like, wow, this is it. This happened so fast and everything.
Yeah.
And, it does happen really fast. I mean, 4 years goes by in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
And, it comes to an end. And, whatever this basically means, okay, it's time to pursue this next opportunity in my life, whether it be college, trade school, and things. But, it's always a fun night to spend with the seniors and things. And, lots of memories come flooding back from all their years in athletics and things. So, sometimes it's really emotional. Sometimes, it's not. And things, like you said, it depends on the individual kid and
Right.
things. But, as coaches, there's so much more to the game than whether you win or lose. I
Right.
mean, everybody wants to win. But the lessons learned from athletics are going to stretch a lifetime with these kids, and I know it did personally with myself, and I know a lot of friends that the lessons learned on the basketball court, the football field,
Sure.
have applied on into adulthood as they've went and things. So
Well, and you've said yourself, you've had many opportunities where former players that you coached have come back, and now they're parents, and
yeah.
that's going to make you feel good when they come back and say, Coach Hibler, you really made a difference
Well,
for me.
when you've been in this 30 years and you boys and girls basketball combined have coached nearly 800 games, I mean, there's been a lot of seniors that have come through, and there's been a lot of successes and some that we wish could have been better throughout the years and things. But the main thing is the relationship that you develop with the kids
Sure.
and things. And long after this is over, you're not going to remember how many games you won and lost or
Right.
anything like that. I played from the third grade on and all the way through college. So what is that, about 12, 15 years of organized basketball.
Right.
And I couldn't tell you our record for many of those years.
Wow.
But, I can still see my teammates' faces and, things when I run into them, or I go back to a reunion at the college that I went to. It's just like things have never changed. I mean, we're all in our 50s now. But, when we all get back together, we're like 19, 20, 21-year-old kids in the locker room again.
Right.
It embarrasses our wives and it
Sure.
embarrasses our kids.
And it should,
and things.
right?
But that's the fun part
That's
of it.
right.
And, the memories of, the bus trips and, all those different things that go into it, far outweigh whatever happened in the games and things. I mean,
Yeah.
you forget about those things. It's the relationships with your teammates and your coaches and stuff that you remember for a lifetime.
Well said. Now, playoff picture coming together. Does the season effectively start over with the playoffs?
Yeah, it does. It basically starts over. In Class 6A, it's a one-game playoff. If you win, you advance. If you don't win, you're done for the season. And those are being shaped up right now. The OSSAA, which is our governing body, will make those assignments later this week. They're scheduled to be released Thursday at 4 o'clock, sometimes a little before 4, sometimes it's a little bit after.
Is it a seeded?
Yeah, it's a seeded deal. It's seeded very much like the NCAA tournament. There'll be 16 teams in the West and 16 teams in the East, and we will go to the East side like we always do, and they will seed it just like they do the NCAA tournament. So, it's a fun time. It's an exciting time and things, and everybody has a fresh start right there, and you just got to hope you play well.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Alan Hibler, the head coach of the Ponca City High School boys basketball team. Coach Hibler, thanks for being with us. Looking forward to homecoming, to senior night, and to the playoffs.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach Hibler, with us on Coach's Corner. Stay close. Coming up, Jody Fincher will be with us, the girls' head basketball coach at Ponca City High School. It's right after this.